Alright folks, we're getting ready to jump in and draw this Geneva cam driver. This is in your book as well. I'm just going to show you and help you along with it a little bit. This is another standard inch. So when you do a new standard inch IPT, start a sketch. I just click the XY plane, and what I want to do on this one is I'll blow this up to where I can see it a little bit. I want to do just like the drawing has. I want to draw half of it and I want to revolve it. It makes things so much easier. Okay. So I'll take off, and 0.75 would be the diameter it's showing there. I want to come over half of that, which is 0.375. That's half of 0.75. I want to go up a half of an inch. I'm going to come over, it would be 1 inch from the center line, so I could really do that. I could just, to be honest with you, I could just go ahead and just start drawing this thing up and get it fairly close, and then add my dimensions on as I go. It probably would be a little bit more simpler if I did that. That's what's so great about parametric modeling. You can make things as you go. Come back around here, tie it in, back up, back over, back down. And I know these dimensions are way off compared to the drawing, so that's why I'm going to get back over here. And first thing I want to do is dimension and catch these big things first. And this one would be 6, so it'd be really 3. Okay. So get that one spread out. The whole thing is 4.5, so let's go ahead and get that dimension done. That really boosted it up quite a bit. Okay, this one should be 2. Divide it by 2, be 1. All right, it comes over, and this one here, I cannot see what that says. I think it's 0.5. Okay, so 0.5 there. The depth of this one is 0.10. So I want to first grab this, and I grab this, and that should be 0.5. Okay, we'll have to adjust some things here in a minute. So that's 0.5, that thickness, and from here to here is going to be 0.1. Okay, now let's go ahead and get the rest. This is 3-inch diameter from here to here, which would be half a 3-inch diameter, which would put us at 1.5. Okay, and then okay, we got that. This comes across like that's perfect. This diameter here is 0.5 as well. Gets that back up, and it's starting to float. It's starting to do its thing. It's starting to look better. This one's 0.1. Get that in there. 2.25. You grab this one to here. So catch this one to here. 2.25 divided by 2. There that is. Everything's looking good. All that looks good. Everything looks pretty good right there. So just finish your sketch out. Make sure it's all connecting. It's a closed polygon. And I'm going to take and revolve it. And it automatically caught that profile. That's great. Select my axis is next. I do that. I want to do 360 degrees around. That's perfect. Okay. So now, what else do we need to do with this little fella? we've got to put this pinhole in, and it's going to be easy to do. So start sketch, come around here. I just find a hole, come over, straight line over 0.375 dimension, come off this to this. It's 4.5. And of course that 4.5 was diameter. So 4.5 divided by 2, it puts it where it needs to go. And what I want to do is just extrude it all the way through because it doesn't give me a depth. So I'm assuming it's all the way through, depth, cut. Okay. So there we are. So let me make sure there's nothing else going on here. Yes, there is. There's one more thing we got to do is cut this notch, a clearance notch out. So I'm going to put right on the top of this face. And it's actually going to be exactly where this hole is. So what I want to do at this point, looks like it's catching right on that point right there at the quadrant. So I'll come right there, and it's 5.20 diameter, 5.250. Enter, finish sketch out, and you can see that sketch is a little bit above. Extrude, and I want to do a cut, and the depth of that cut, I don't want to do through all. I want to do, actually you can do a 2. Do a 2, catch a surface right here. And it might, yeah, that's perfect. So it's going to cut all the way down even with this, and I hit OK. And there's that cutout. All right. So I'm just looking at it and make sure it looks okay. Doesn't look like it's as cut as much as this one for some reason, but it may be just the way that I'm looking at it. So I want to go back and just check myself and double check. Sketch 5.25, that's exactly what we have there. They've got it right at that quadrant. That looks good. I want to check my overall diameter, should be 6. I just want to do a check. Inspect, measure. This is a 6-inch diameter. This is 6-inch diameter. So obviously that has to be pretty close. So at this point, just go ahead and save it and get ready to use it in an assembly a little later. If you need any help with it, just let me know.